So the role of a father figure here at Allderdice cannot be understated, and I'm lucky enough to be able to see it every day with our families. Fathers just have a great impact on our kids and allow them to do the amazing thing that our students do every single day.
First thing I think of when I think of my dad is he's just like a goofball. He's like a comedian. He tries to uplift everybody's spirits and take a lot of the kind of stress, if he can, take it off people in a lot of ways. He's just got a lot of energy always. He's very, extroverted, and with me it's kind of inspired me to be able to make more connections with people and reach out to people more.
He means the world to me. He's always there for me, and a lot of people don't have that, so I value our relationship.
My father means everything to me. He's great.
My dad has always been an inspiration and has always encouraged me through all sports and academic activities.
My father means so much to me. The way he helped me through everything, the way he helped me persevere over my obstacles in life. He's just honestly been the father figure that my biological father never was.
My father means a lot to me. He is a great example of what a man should be for me personally. And he's very, I won't say pushy, but he is, especially with academics. So.
My dad means a lot. I'm definitely super close to him, I think. And he's kind of one of the people in my life that I feel like I can always talk to about, I guess, anything I'm unsure of, because he's always the type of person to be it doesn't matter. I guess he's always yeah, you can do whatever you want, it's gonna work out, it's okay. So he's super supportive, I guess.
My brother means the world to me. He's like a second dad,
My father means a lot to me. He walks the walk he said he would. Even though he threw us butt in our heads, he always came home, came to all the games.
My dad means so much to me. He's taught me so much over the years, and he really is such a great influence on my decisions and who I am today.
So I haven't really had a good father figure in my life, so that's really been Mr. Hall for me. He means a lot to me because I really look up to him. He's been a good support system for me, always have my back. He pushes me in and out of school.
My dad means a lot to me. He's basically means the world to me.
Well, he means a lot to me. He's always been kind of a role model to me. He's always been there, even from the minute I was born. When I was rushed off to the NICU, he was the guy running around banging on the door what's wrong with my daughter? He works his butt off for my family. And even though we all know it, I see him enough, but maybe sometimes not enough, it feels like. But the times that I do see him, it's completely worth it.
He means everything. He helps me with stuff like baseball.
My father means the world to me. He's my best friend, my bro, real OG. And he's the most supportive person I've ever had in my life, and I wouldn't trade our relationship for anything in the world.
He's an alumni from Allderdice, so just by him going here, he kind of knows the ropes and he knows a lot of people. So it's really helped me go places, as he can often tell me right from wrong and what I should be doing.
He taught me do's and don'ts, what to do when it comes to college, or planning for college at least. He helped me. He's teaching me through his own mistakes. So he's telling me what to do based on what he didn't do. Telling me how he went wrong and how he wants me to change that.
The amount of encouragement and the amount of help he's given me with homework. And I don't know, his music taste is pretty good too. He got me into really good music these past 4 years, which kind of helped me get through this.
He's really supportive and involved, so it makes it a lot easier to do stuff that I don't want to. Sometimes, you go home and you don't feel like doing your homework, but I can't do that because he's not gonna let me do that. So he helps me keep my grades up. He's there, but it's not him doing everything. He has shown me what to do and what not to do. He has
made sure that I stayed on track and that I get far.
So he spent most of his young life in school, and he taught me because of that it's okay to be a nerd, and it's okay to be proud of being educated and moving beyond our family's boundaries, because he didn't come from nothing, but he came a long way from where he started. So he kind of represents to me that you have the power to do what you want if you work hard enough.
Definitely being hard on me. I've always been an A student, and as soon as I got that B, it was always, you need to do better, or why do you have a B, or anything else that he didn't think was acceptable. I was always told, want to do better, and he always pushed me to be better. He didn't come from much, so he really instilled in me that hard work ethic, because he really wants me to be great, and I know that he's pushing me to be the best I can, the best version of me. And like I said, if it wasn't for him, I don't know where I'd be. So these past 4 years in high school have definitely been rough, but being that I had him as a support system, it really helped me get far.
He's given me like all these scholarship papers, even in like 9th grade. He also, every time I get like a low B or C, he's like on me about it.
Well, other than just being my counselor, he gives me good advice all the time. Anytime I'm frustrated, I just come down to his office. I feel like I can really talk to him. He's like, I don't know. He really is like a father figure to me. I feel like one of his own.
He's really pushed me outside of my box and helped me develop as a teenager and a high schooler.
There's not a lot of black kids in ACS, and he's a professor at college, so him having the same adversity problems and him going through that and those challenges, he's helped me walk through the same mistakes he made and same perseverances he did.
I think he's helped me a lot with kind of being confident about the decisions I make. More so just like how I said, how he doesn't, I think he's confident in me, and that makes me more confident in myself. He feels that whatever I do in life, it'll be okay, and like there's no rush to to stress about schoolwork or like care too much about the little things.
He's really supportive, even through my mistakes and stuff like that. He helps me, not too much, but he helps me enough to where it's like I'm still working by myself, but he's there, and I know he's always going to be there for me.
My dad's been my main support system, helping me through everything and going to college and everything like that. So he means a lot, and he's done a lot for me.
He constantly keeps checking up on me, making sure I'm doing my work and stuff, and he really just wants me to succeed.
He's always been there for me. He's always told me right from wrong, even if it meant getting in trouble for it. And we just had that good father-daughter relationship. I can definitely say I'm a daddy's girl. And if it wasn't for him, I don't know where I'd be at in life ever, because let me tell you, he was really the reason why I am the way I am today. And I honestly am speechless. I can't even put it into words how much he means to me.
In these past 4 years, my dad's helped me a lot because I decided I kind of wanted to pursue the arts, like theater and acting and musical theater. And a lot of parents might say you're not gonna get a job, that's not the move, and that could be true, but you never know. And he was just really supportive, and just whatever I wanted to do, whenever I wanted to try something new, he'd always be there at my back, just go for it, man. He'd always, he's always looking up famous people or things to kind of inspire me and stimulate me in a certain way about activities. And whenever I'm interested in something new, he's like, yo, look, I just found this little paper on it. Look at this. This is cool. This little article in the New York Times. It's whoa, what? So, and I usually don't read it, but it's still just nice because he's always there. He's trying to be supportive.
And he's also, been a good transportation for me when I need it, because I get tired. I need a ride sometimes. But yeah, he's been very active in my school life here and everything like that.
It's important to put school first, but he kind of also reinforced put school first, but put fun at a close second. Make sure that you balance out your life, because life is short and you need to be able to have fun too. So he's definitely provided fun.
He always comes back with papers that he finds for scholarships and tutoring and stuff like that. He really, really cares. He really, really cares. So just knowing that I have somebody on my side that do care about me and love me and stuff like that helps me and it inspires me. Thank you, Dad, for all you've done.
Thank you, dads, for everything you do.
Thank you, dads, for all that you do.
Thank you, dads, for all you do.
Thank you, dads, for all you've done.
Thank you, dads, for all you do.
Thank you, father figures, for all that you do.
Thank you, dads, for all that you do.
Thank you, dads, for all you've done.
Thank you, dads, for all that you do.
Thank you, dads, for all that you do.
Thank you, dads, for all that you do.
Thank you, dads, for all you've done.
Thank you, dads, for all that you do.
Thank you, dads, for all that you do.
Thank you for all that you do. Thank you for all that you're going to do in the future, and we certainly appreciate it.